I know I'm probably going to get canceled for this, but Camp Mystic is a whites-only girls' Christian camp. They don't even have a token Asian. They don't have a token black person. It is a all-white, white-only, conservative Christian camp. If you ain't white, you ain't right, you ain't getting in, you ain't going, period. And I think that context needs to be said in this matter. It's not to say that we don't want the girls to be found, whatever girls that are missing or whatever right now, but you best believe, especially in today's political climate, if this were a group of Hispanic girls, especially with them being in East Texas, it should be most likely Hispanic. If this were a group of Hispanic girls out there, this would not be getting this type of coverage that they're getting. No one would give a and all these white people, the parents of these little girls, would be saying things like they need to be deported, they shouldn't have been here in the first place, and yada, yada, yada. So before y'all come at me, before y'all start leaving hate comments on my page about, oh, these are just kids and they don't know no better, da, 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 da. The parents of these children who are choosing, and it is a choice in 2025, it is definitely a freaking choice to go into East damn Texas and to make a all-white enclave, exclusionary just for white people, with all the black people in East Texas, with all the Hispanic people in East Texas. Somehow, some way, you have carved out an all-white, whites-only enclave in East Texas for your white children. Yeah, I have a problem.
Yeah, we got a new show for y'all. Got a damn good show. But before we get to today's video, don't forget about our giveaway. Ram Cummins Diesel, $10,000 in cash. But if you're in it right now, you're also entered to win our next giveaway, which is a F-250 in campers, over $250,000 in white privilege. Go to FisherHorseTwins.com. Anything you buy on the site gets you automatically entered to win.
Yeah, this is a perfect example of being offended by everything, ashamed of nothing.
Yeah.
This, before I play this, continue playing this, it's just a contrast of the two different cultures. Like, as black kids, we don't go camping.
Right.
Like, white people like to go camping.
We don't go swimming either.
Yeah, can't swim. It's just a culture thing.
I can't swim. Yeah.
Like, black parents, they send their kids, like, basketball camp, stuff like that, but
soccer,
camping,
baseball,
camp, it's I'm
camps.
I'm sure there's black kids out there that do it, but they come from, like, whitewashed families.
Yeah.
Black whitewashed people. It's just a different culture. To say this was a carved out for just white kids, it's just, no, it's not what happened. It's just a difference in cultures. That's all it is.
Yeah, I remember when we was in school, man, a lot of our friends was in, white friends, that is, was in Boy Scouts. I said, what y'all do? We going out. I said, I ain't doing that. Barry gonna come and eat all y'all. I ain't sleeping out in the woods. That's just not a black thing to do.
Yeah.
White people love it, camping. So they learn survival skills.
Yeah.
You know, but blacks and Hispanic, we don't go camping.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, this woman lost her job. She's disgusting. Yeah. She's actually racist. But let's go ahead and keep listening to what she got to say.
I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that. Once again, this is no shade to the girls. I hope they all get found. But once again, y'all have to understand the climate that we're living in. They want you to have sympathy for these people. They want you to get out of your bed and to come out of your home and to go find these people and to donate your money to go find these people. Meanwhile, they are deporting your family members. Meanwhile, they're setting up concentration camps and prisons for your family members. And I need y'all to keep that in mind before y'all get out there and put on your rain boots and go find.
Yeah, there was like this study. It was a Pew Research study. It said over like close to 6% of liberal women, they're not even liberal, they're progressive. Progressive women, they have mental problems.
Yeah, yeah.
And
it just goes to show
she
you.
exhibits all that.
Yeah, just goes to show you, when you look at things at life through a racist lens, you're going to get a racist response. No matter how clean and pure that situation or that incident is, if you're looking at it through a racist lens, you're going to get a racist response. And she's looking at it through a racist lens. Automatically, she see the school full of white people, or with the black kids, with the Asian kids.
Yeah.
You know, and she automatically assumes it's because of racism.
Yeah, but she put this post out. People started attacking her, and she doubled down. And it's
she doubled down, huh?
Yeah, watch this. Look how
you know what's funny? She said she's not throwing shade or anything. The whole time she's throwing shade.
Yeah. So this is on our Facebook page. Look at this. Girl, you brought this upon yourself. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences.
Right.
And she responds, consequences for what? Maybe it was God's will to wash them little away.
She's not throwing shade though.
Yeah, she's just like a disgusting person.
Look at that. Pray for Mystic Church tomorrow. Look, hell nah. But she's not throwing shade. That's an evil, racist black woman. And they always say that black people can't be racist.
Yeah, and she's complaining about, oh, y'all gonna help raise money, this and that. Y'all raise money for a murderer.
Yeah. Carmelo Anthony.
That claimed self-defense at a track meet,
stabbing another student
during the day.
Yeah.
At a track meet.
Yeah.
Other fellow students.
Right.
All right, but she doubled down. She went live where she put up a
Sade_world 8.
Yeah,
TikTok.
watch this.
You know what's crazy about TikTok? Like we lost a couple of TikToks just for, sharing conservative Republican views.
Yeah.
But she's on TikTok and nothing will happen to her because she's black and she's racist.
Yeah.
Since y'all got my live taken down, I guess I'll just chit-chat in a video. I mean, I don't understand all this, extraordinary hate or whatever. Like, I get that white people are not used to people telling them and calling them out on their racism and telling them about their double standards.
She calling out on their racism because a bunch of white kids going camping and there was girls.
Yeah, what did white people do? What did they do that was so racist? Oh, I know why. It's no minorities at the camp. That's why they're racist.
Yeah, you're so partisan. Like, this is how partisan you are. I could be like, say, I'm all about men rights and men getting opportunities and men participating in things, in sports or school or whatever. I could look at it from this point of view, similar to what you're doing. You're looking at it from a black and white issue only. I'm looking at it from a male-female perspective only. Hey, where the boys at? This is bull. This is stupid. Where all the little white boys at? I mean, it's stupid for you to point out that there's no other kids other than a race of white people. It's just stupid. What I just put together, that is beyond stupid.
Yeah.
You just as stupid, if not more stupider.
Black kids going to a Christian camp.
Maybe music camp.
Yeah.
And how you wouldn't give a damn about other children and how there's children in ICE detention right now who y'all don't give two fucks about. There's no prayers going up for them, but we're supposed to.
There's children in ICE detention? Ain't no children in ICE detention. If there are, they're in the country illegal. But I've never seen, I don't see anywhere in the news where children are being arrested.
Yeah, it's very rare. Like, there was a couple parents that was here illegally, and their son was born here. And they said, what do you want to do about your child? What do you want to do about your child? It's like, we'll just take him with us. Things like that is happening. But to say that these kids are in detention, where else are you going to put them? If they come here illegally and their parents are nowhere to be found, what do you want to do? Give them to a white family, give them to an American family, black family, to adopt from the start? I mean, what is the alternative?
It's crazy. Like these like Latinos that come in the country illegally, they're not living in white neighborhoods. They're driving all the blacks out.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example of this is up in Chicago, what they're doing.
Right.
But she's
sitting there defending them.
Yeah.
Supposed to stop the world and stop everything we're doing to go and hunt for these little missing white girls.
That's crazy.
Again, I actually have empathy, so I can put myself in other people's shoes and understand that that's pretty
Empathy? You have empathy. You don't sound empathetic to me. You sound like an evil bitch.
And I'm going to tell you like this. A majority of black women think this way.
I wouldn't say a majority.
Every last one of these people voted for a Democrat. These people all think the same. I'm telling you. They are, I will go as far as to say they are the majority of black women. Oh, the only reason why he's talking about them is because they're white kids.
I wouldn't say it's the majority. I would say probably about 35, 40%.
Nah, it's more than that.
I mean, 40% is a lot.
But it seems like
90% of them voted for a Democrat because she was black. You don't think they would say these things? I mean, she's just stupid. She's so stupid, she's putting out to the public. But a majority of black women think this way. Their votes left.
Yeah, majority, a lot. Yeah.
y'all don't get that. Y'all don't get that. Y'all don't have the empathy gene, for sure. It's very much lacking. And I mean, for y'all to just be on here, just straight up racism. Every comment, well, I wouldn't say every comment. I will say 99.9% of the comments have just been, EBT this and welfare that and you're a monkey and yada, yada, yada. Like, y'all haven't, it's been like 100 years. Y'all haven't come up with nothing new other than the monkey shit. Like.
I mean, why do you need to come up with something better? You don't get no better than that.
Y'all don't have nothing new. And when a black person isn't poor and they don't.
Won't y'all come with something different than cracker? Yeah, won't y'all come with something other than this race baiting thing you're pushing? But look how she's deflected. She's not trying to take ownership of what she said. And there's
she's
no
trying to
accountability.
pass the blame to somebody else. Yeah. Oh, these people are calling me a monkey. Yeah. Oh, these people say I'm on EPT. Address what you said.
Yeah.
Well,
there's it's indefensible. You can't defend it.
Yeah.
So she's deflected.
Yeah. Don't fit your stereotype of, EBT and whatnot, you're still gonna use it and it's whack. Like, it makes no sense because it doesn't apply, babes. It doesn't apply. And with groceries being so fucking high right now, I am positive most of y'all are either on it or you need it. So y'all can quit faking the funk. Y'all can quit faking the funk, babes. And since I have 2 grown boys who just graduated high school and they're about to go off to college or whatever, our refrigerator is like damn near empty. And it's like, thank God, it's almost like I got a raise because these 2 grown children were eating all.
What the hell are you talking about? That's some mental issues going on.
Yeah. She's got 2 boys.
Out of the house and home, but whatever. But since I get EBT and y'all are paying for it, I appreciate you. Yeah. I appreciate my little 15 minutes of fame. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all gave me a bunch of followers. Y'all spammed all of my other social medias except my Red Note. Go to Red Note. Give me some comments on fucking Red Note. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, tomorrow's another day. I'm gonna be back out here for sure. And once again, to anyone who, put my public address out there as more public, okay, do something about it. Like, come hither. I would love to see you walk your ass through this gate and see if you're not gonna be leaving out of here in a fucking duffel bag, like, for sure.
Duffel bag.
For sure. So, yeah, you guys have been influenced by this MAGA coon Negro, and y'all are over here just spewing all this hate on my page or whatever, but baby,
Wait a minute, you started spewing the hate. And the sad thing about it, she's got 2 young boys going to college. How much of an influence she's had over them, how they see things and see the world. I bet they just as brainwashed as she is. Man, this woman is playing with fire.
Yeah.
I gives no fucks, because when I say I am exhausted with white folks and I am done with y'all's bullshit.
He's got white fatigue.
What do white people do to you? How can you have white fatigue? That is impossible. Without white people, this wouldn't be a great country.
Yeah.
Look at all the inventions they've given us. This great country, everything, basketball, football, all that's been invented by white people. Television, I mean, just to think of what America would be. I mean, America wouldn't even exist if it weren't for white people.
Yeah.
You take white people for granted.
White people's bullshit is fucking exhausting. Every fucking day of my life, you motherfuckers give me a goddamn headache. And it is just really annoying. And it's really been 10 times worse since this whole Trump has been off the ground. But whatever. Tomorrow's.
Yeah, they say Trump supporters, MAGA, we're racist. I've never seen a white person get on here and like just criticize another race like the way she's criticizing white people. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
If Trump and MAGA and Republicans was as racist you say they are, there will be countless videos. Yeah. I've never seen anything like what you're spewing.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing wrong with criticizing a demographic of people, but it has to be factually true.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing wrong with criticizing, but you're just labeling those white girls who lost their lives that it was for whites only and that they're racist and that. I mean, it's just the things you're saying. It carries no weight because you made it up all in your head.
It's a new day. I will be back. The video is still up. You can go like and comment and give me a follow. Okay? Like, I feel like a little influencer right now. Like, y'all really been gassing me up all day.
That's a disgusting.
Wow. She's totally oblivious.
She is a disgusting person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Well, she told on herself at the end. She shared her
What?
her ulterior motives. Yeah. The only reason why she feels this way is because she hates white conservatives. And when something happens to white people, especially in a conservative state, you're going to try to pass the blame on conservatives. Trump, this has happened because of budget cuts and all that. It gave her a chance to just spew her hate on how much she hates white people.
Yeah, gave her the opportunity.
Yeah, gave her the opportunity, exactly.
Good morning, MAGA racist. I hope that seeing my face this morning has really pissed you off. I know y'all really hate the girl, but hold on, somebody called me fat in the comments. Now that, the monkeys and the niggas and we hope you die, that shit don't get me, but hold on, somebody called me fat. What's tea? Because what am I missing here? Hold on. I just lost.
This girl never matured past like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And she's got 2 kids. 2 boys.
Yeah, that's crazy. She never matured. Look.
What's tea? Because what am I missing here? Hold on. I just lost 5 pounds. What you will not do is body shame and call a skinny bitch fat. That's what you won't.
You are not skinny. Yeah, you gaslighting yourself at this point, but you're not skinny.
Yeah, that's a horrible. I just want to like cuss out and call the N-word, but the camera's on. All I can say is what goes around comes around, and you want all this smoke coming your way.
Yeah, you're playing with fire.
You're playing with fire because
a lot of people lost
there's evil people on the other side, just like there's evil people on the left like you.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to call them out,
yeah.
I wouldn't.
They know where you live. They know what you look like.
And you're saying some despicable things. I don't wish any ill will against you. Hopefully you can find God one day, but what you doing, this ain't it.
Yeah.